He's so sweet. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Make It Make, where I always try to encourage you. If you can't get it to make, then make it make. This video might seem a little awkward because I'm going to be recording it over a couple days because every day I'm going to be doing something different depending on the weather. But today we are just embracing this beautiful sun, and it's not too cold today, where I can actually start digging up or moving these wood chips. I place a lot of these wood chips, and let me take this off here. As you know, in my garden, the wood chips are about 4 inches deep. I put it on pretty thick. I mean, it came from an oak tree that was, where was it? There. And it was about 25 feet high. And the funny thing is that I said, hey, when you grind down this tree, do you mind just leaving a couple wood chips for my garden? They're like, yeah, sure. Well, when I came back from them grinding up the tree, they left the entire tree. And I don't know if you know what 20 to 25 feet of an oak tree grounded up looks like, but it was a lot of wood chips, so much that I put it all over the property, in the back and in the front. Anyway, I laid it on pretty thick here, and I'm just trying to see how much it has decomposed over the last, 6 months or so. So I'm just digging it up, just getting the soils mixed up. I'm not great at this whole gardening thing, but I'm still learning and want to take you guys along in the journey. It amazes me how thick I put these wood chips, and yet underneath it, life is still growing. I mean, I just wouldn't have thought of it. So I don't know if you see that there's a border here of wood chips, and the reason why I'm making that border around the garden is because I have no idea what to do with them. I've heard of people wood chip gardening before. I actually have a friend that does that. But then again, like, I heard that wood chips, they deplete the soil of nitrogen, which we're gonna do that today. We're gonna put some of that in there today. But I just don't know what to do with them yet. So I'm just gonna kind of let them stay around here. Maybe I might put them around later to help with weeds. But that's kind of why they're there. So I don't know if that looks funny to you, but I don't really care because nobody's really out here but us. Now I am gonna add some manure. Last year, half of this garden was like clay and half of it was just beautiful, enriched soil. And I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because there used to be a tree that was literally on this side here. It's a huge oak tree. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know why soil, like, some of it could be enriched and some of it on one side could not be. I don't understand that. Maybe you all can tell me because I'm still learning. I'm gonna rake it in a little bit too. I don't want to put too much manure because I've also heard of people saying that manure burns. It could burn the plants. So oh, and I just got caught on my fence. If you're someone who works with old fencing that has rust on it, don't forget to get your tetanus shot updated. All right, we're just gonna rake it in. All right. So now, to replace the nitrogen in my garden that probably was lost due to the wood chips, I have nitro organic fertilizer in here. It should be enough as far as the directions for my garden and replacing it. Here's my thing. I need to Google this. Like, what do you do if there's too much nitrogen in your garden? I'll tell you what. Oh, and look at this. So this is what it looks like. Okay, So I'm just gonna spread this around. We added the manure and the nitrogen. So tomorrow what we'll do is rototill it. Look at this root. This sucker's big. So we are done rototilling the garden. Thank you to some amazing, awesome friends. It's nice to have a community where you can be able to help one another out. We did have some really large branches that I actually wasn't expecting, but it wasn't surprising at the same time because a couple years ago, I don't know if you saw that video of the tree falling down on our property. So we had some really big roots to get rid of, and in fact there's still one there the size of my leg that he said maybe we'd be able to pull out with a chainsaw. That'd be interesting. As far as the wood chips go, my friend was telling me that, you know, I could put it back on top of the garden, and like I was saying earlier in the video, I was saying I could possibly do that, but I didn't realize that it was part of something Eden, back to Eden gardening. So I'll have to check that out. And if you all do that, let me know. Isn't that like a Three Sisters thing? Maybe that's not part of it. I don't know. But what we have, I'll show you what else we have going on here. I have my fabric pots that I put a lot of onions in. I'm gonna have some more probably herb pots here. Nothing big. I do have more things to trellis. Let me get back into my sunroom where I can talk and not have any like loud traffic. We live on a country road and I hate this road. It used to be so quiet here apparently, and now it's like a busy country road. Oh, but you can't have it all. Well, maybe some people can, but you gotta be happy with what you have. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some more things. I'll take you along as I have them come. As always, guys, take care. And look, it's my old quail egg sign. And God bless.